Welcome back to an undisclosed top secret facility. As we wait the arrival of the latest failed attempt to stop the undead horde, we're going to take a look back as the government tests new ways to stop the undead horde. Top scientists around the world have tried everything from shooting them to nuking them. The last attempt was failed and ended up with an iterated zombie. As you can see arriving now, the government's new method is to try to cryo-freeze the undead horde. And unfortunately, we still have no results to report. As you can see before you, the cryo-freeze process has failed and left with a even deadlier zombie to battle. So stay tuned for another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at Boss Fight Studios' Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S online exclusive Cryo-Zombie. This is a packaging it comes in. It's very similar to the iterated zombie that we've previously seen. These are just now being released as of this video. For comparisons, let's take a look at the chamber that came with the iterated zombie. You can see it's basically the same style but a different coloring and different print. Looks very, very cool. Definitely very nice. Going to add to your displays. As you can see, if you put them bottom up together, you can definitely have a containment unit set up. So, with that being said, top of the box, Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S. If you know what H.A.C.K.S stands for, it's Highly Articulated Character Kit System. The front has the window box showing the Cryo-Zombie. We have a door lock, some key code, nameplate, some warning on here at the bottom. On the side, we have a timer or a temperature gauge, some kind of lighting indication there. We have a triangle with a snowflake in, and on the bottom we have a Boss Fight Studio. This side is pretty much the same, with just different colors for the lights. The back here has some literature. So I'll go ahead and hold this so you can pause and read it on your own time. Here's the bottom one. Very cool. Nice fin at the bottom. So I love the artwork on these boxes. For me, I do keep these packages just because it would make very nice background for the my dioramas. So I basically am just going to cut the tape on the bottom. And that is the bottom if you want to see the bottom. Sorry about that. That is the logo, UPC. Let's see if I can get this cut. Yep. And I'm going to get that open without trying to damage the box, because I do want to keep my box for my backgrounds. I don't want to rip it in any way. See what we got inside. Looks like here he is inside a clamshell. Looks very nice. Very, very cool. I have a bag of more accessories here. We'll be taking a look at those here very soon. Let's take a look at our zombie first. Set this aside. Wow, he looks incredible. He's all mangled up. He really captures the light. He looks incredible. Has that very nice ice translucent plastic. Looks so cool. H.A.C.K.S pretty much a straight up repaint from the irradiated zombie. He does have those cuts on his body and his arms, which are on the irradiated zombie, but they're blue here obviously because he's frozen. I like how he's positioned with his legs. He looks like a really cool looking zombie. Let's see if we can get a close up of that head. Definitely mangled, has yellow eyes, frozen, still alive and trying to get his next victim. He has some white painting on his ribs to show his ribs. Very nicely done. Some gashes, some cuts on his chest and stomach. Some on his arm there. The back. See his spinal cord, some more bones sticking through the back. Unfortunately, there's a screw. It takes away from the aesthetic and appearance of the figure. The back of the leg, we have a gash here on his calf muscle. Some cuts on his side of his leg. Upper thigh, lower thigh. Some cuts here on this front of his leg. Looks incredibly cool. I can't believe he stands like that. That's awesome. Actually, it looks like a nice zombie appearance. Alright, let's take a look at the articulation. He actually looks like I cannot really change this position. He's kind of molded that way. Looks very cool. So his head is on a ball joint. It rotates 360. We have an up, or more of a stationary up, but there's a down and an up, if you want to consider. A little bit side to side. 360. Looks pretty good. Arms on a ball joint. It rotates 360. They raise up about that much until it hits the shoulder. This thing is pretty well mangled. It's hard to see the joints, so bear with me, guys. Pulled his arm out. I have to take a look and see where his actual joint is. Hold on one second. Okay, due to the color of this thing, it's very difficult to see the joints, but it does have bendable elbows, and they rotate 360. He does have wrist that turn 360, and then he has the in and out on the wrist on both of them. This one's a little more stiffer because it just came out of the box. Probably have to heat it up a little bit, and we don't want to defrost our zombie here. And here he has articulation at his stomach, like an ab crunch, down, back up to the back, and we have a side to side. Looks really cool. And of course it rotates 360. Very, very cool. His legs, he sits really well. He does the best Van Damme split there is. Wow, that's incredible for a zombie. That's about your range there. To this side hits this back side. Pretty cool. And he does have double jointed knees. Looks fantastic. His feet do pivot down. They do go up. And then we have a bit of a side to side here. Very nicely done. Very, very cool. This guy is awesome. I love the color. If you guys love the aerated zombie, you're going to love the color of this guy. He is fantastic. He looks super cool. Let's see what he got in his accessory pack here. Here comes our really cool stand. Looks very good. You get cement kind of sculpt, and it's all gray. Very nice. He has a sledgehammer. Beautifully painted. Looks realistic. Has silver hammerhead. Half the shaft is silver. Then have the black handle with some weathering here. Looks really, really good. And then we have this really nice crowbar. This thing is painted super realistically. Look at the shine on this thing. This thing's incredible. This is probably one of the nicest accessories I now own. So realistic. It looks like it's real metal. It's actually just plastic though. Looks so awesome. So he comes with an alternate set of hands. Or very both gripping hand type, probably to hold the weapons more. He comes with a alternate stomach piece. And I believe in the actual product shots of this thing, we have photos of him cut in half, and then you basically would break him here at the chest, right here, and then you can add this piece, and he can be laying on the ground as a cut in half zombie. This is very nicely detailed. We have the spine piece there. Looks awesome. And then we have an alternate head. This one has its mouth open. So for comparisons, looks fantastic. Cut on top of his head. Looks like he does have the piece you need inside to swap it out. So it makes that real nice. Very, very cool. Here's what the alternate head looks like on the body. Wasn't sure when I purchased if it came with a whole zombie and a half zombie. I guess my answer is no. It comes with one zombie and you have two options. So unfortunately, if you want to create more of these, you could have a zombie with two different heads and then one cut in half if you just want to have individuality for your figures. But he looks really, really cool. Got blue inside of his mouth. Very nice. And this is what he looks like if you wanted to just have that half zombie that I was talking about. So you have three actual different versions that you could create. And then obviously you'd have to just throw this piece on the ground somewhere with your cut in half zombie. However you see fit for purposes like that. But he looks really, really good. Makes some for nice displays and for playability. All right. Okay, for some comparisons with the irradiated zombie, here you go. That's what they look like. Don't forget to try to pause and if you want to look at this closer, if I'm going too fast for you guys. Looks really cool. His legs are kind of sculpted inward more than this zombie. I'm not sure if it's a different set of legs or it's just the way it kind of heated it and made it stay that way. But it looks really good. He stands incredibly well for having that awkward leg position. It's actually better than the irradiated zombie stands. Alright. These are pretty cool. Okay, I'll try this off camera. 1 second. Okay, there. I got him standing. So as you can see, he looks pretty good. Gives you definitely some diversity in your zombie horde. Looks cool. These are starting to come out. I just got this. It just went online. He's actually $24.99 for the Cryo-Zombie. He's $5 more than the irradiated zombie retail price. So I'm not sure if they're considered because of an exclusive, or you do get a few more pieces of accessories if you're paying the extra for those parts, the weapons, and the extra zombie parts. So that could be why, but it could be just due to, inflation, but who knows. Highly recommend him. It's fantastic. The color is amazing. I love the plastic. It really holds the light. Not sure if I can try anything with this flashlight to kind of give you an idea. Give you an idea how the light goes through the figures. The blue is beautiful. I love it. It does look like ice. Ice and bone, basically, is what you have there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look at this new Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S release. Highly recommend it. I'm thinking I'm getting maybe 2 more. Just because you could have the different zombie heads and severed in half. So if you guys decide if you want to buy any of these, let me down in the comments of how many you're going to buy. You're buying 1, you're buying 3, 100, you know, whatever your preference is. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.